Welcome back. Electric Roo here. Today I have part one of a restoration of an old Philco 42 322 radio that was made back in 1942. And it was pretty beat up, had some moisture damage. As you can see here, this is the finished project that I did. And I ended up doing a lot of different things. Um, Here's the before picture. As you can see, it had a lot of damage to it. Someone tried re-gluing the front veneer back on. And what I ended up doing was I was able to peel that front veneer off, actually a piece thicker. So it must have been that they put it on already on a veneered piece of wood about, I'd say about a 30-second thick. And when they glued it on originally at the factory. But I had to pull that off. I managed to get a putty knife under there and I got that off. And you can see the damage that it was. And I sanded it down real good. And I was able to glue a new piece of veneer on. Now, that veneer, man, it is paper thin. I didn't have it in hand, but I bought a pack of like 5 pieces on Amazon for like $15. This is walnut, but what I put on was a maple, but that's okay because I used a American walnut poly stain on there, and it worked out pretty good. The water-based stuff, which I like to use, it's easy to clean the brushes up. But you can see the whole front after I did peel the veneer off. I had to sand all that down in and fill it in and smooth it out before I put the new piece of veneer on. And the veneer that I did glue over that piece, I ended up, that stuff is so paper thin that I was able to use my t-shirt press, which I just used it to exert a lot of pressure on that because that veneer, when it's wet, especially with gluing, it's going to lift and it's going to want to curl. So you need something that applies extreme pressure over the whole length of the subject. Excuse the noise back there. My air conditioner turned on. It's a pretty hot day out here today. I think it's about 92 up here, up north here. But and you can see the inside, it was pretty beat up too, that I had to repair a lot of spots and everything, get it ready for the chassis after I repaired the chassis. And you can see the new piece of veneer after everything was glued on the front before I finished sanding it again and staining everything. And it turned out real nice. So at some point in the future, I'll have a part two when I get this chassis going again, and there's some work that needs done with it. I see there's somebody already did some work underneath. I don't know what they did, so I'm going to have to go over it and go over it with the schematic, replace all the capacitors, check the resistors out and such, and hopefully there's not too much wrong. So the fella who gave it to me did say that the people who gave it to him said it used to work, so who knows with this old stuff as it ages. So stay tuned down the line for part two, and I'll talk about the restoration of the electronics in the chassis and what I had to do to get it going. So, other than that, if you have any questions, comments, leave a note, and God bless and have a good day.